The Lord will vindicate me. Your love, Lord, endures forever. Do not abandon the works of your hands. Psalm 138:8. What if I told you that everything God has started in your life, He has already committed to finish? What if every dream He's planted, every vision He's given, every promise He's made, every work He's begun in your heart, all of it comes with His personal guarantee that He will perfect it, complete it, and bring it to its intended fulfillment? Think about the most important project you've ever worked on, something you poured your heart into, invested your time in, sacrificed for. You didn't start it with the intention of leaving it half-finished. You didn't begin with plans to abandon it when things got difficult. You started it because you had a vision of what it could become, and you were committed to seeing it through to completion. That's exactly how God feels about you and everything He's doing in your life. You're not just a casual project He started on a whim. You're not something He might finish if He has time and energy left over after handling more important matters. You are the work of His hands, carefully crafted, intentionally designed, lovingly shaped, and He has absolutely no intention of abandoning what He's created. Maybe right now you're looking at areas of your life that feel incomplete, unfinished, or even broken. Perhaps there are dreams that seem stalled, relationships that feel stuck, goals that appear unreachable, or promises that seem delayed beyond hope. You might be wondering if God lost interest in what He started, if He got distracted by bigger problems, or if you somehow disqualified yourself from His attention through your mistakes and failures. But here's what changes everything. God's love for you endures forever, not just until you mess up, not just until life gets complicated, not just until His patience runs out, forever. And that enduring love is what guarantees that He will perfect everything that concerns you. He doesn't give up on His children, He doesn't abandon His projects, and He doesn't leave His work unfinished. The word vindicate means to clear your name, to prove you right, to demonstrate your worth, to show that you matter. God isn't just going to complete what He started in you. He's going to do it in such a way that validates your faith, proves His goodness, and demonstrates to everyone that you are loved, valued, and destined for greatness. What you're about to experience in this prayer will connect your heart to the unshakable truth that God never abandons what He creates, and He's actively working to perfect everything that concerns you. Father God, I come before you this morning, overwhelmed by the truth that you will vindicate me and perfect everything that concerns me. I confess that sometimes I felt like a forgotten project, an unfinished work, something you started but might not complete. I've looked at the incomplete areas of my life and wondered if you lost interest, lost patience, or simply moved on to other things. But this morning, I choose to believe that you never abandon the works of your hands. Lord, I thank you that your love for me endures forever, not temporarily, not conditionally, not until I disappoint you or make too many mistakes. Forever. This means that every dream you've placed in my heart, every vision you've given me, every purpose you've designed me for, all of it is backed by your eternal love and guaranteed by your endless commitment to my success and fulfillment. God, I surrender my impatience about the timing of your work in my life. I've been anxious about how long it's taking for certain things to develop, frustrated by the pace of progress, worried that delays mean you've changed your mind. But I realize that your timeline for perfecting what concerns me is based on your infinite wisdom, not my limited understanding. You know exactly when each piece needs to fall into place for the best possible outcome. I ask you to perfect my character, Father. I know there are areas where I'm still rough around the edges, places where I react instead of respond, moments when I choose my will over yours. But you promise to complete what you've started in me, which means you're not finished with my transformation. Continue to shape me, mold me, and refine me into the person you designed me to be. Lord, I pray that you would perfect the work you've begun in my relationships. Some of them feel broken, strained, or distant right now. but I believe you can restore what seems damaged, heal what appears wounded, and bring beauty from ashes. You specialize in taking imperfect people and creating perfect love between them. Don't abandon this work. Bring it to completion in your way and timing. I trust you to perfect my calling and career, God. You've given me gifts, talents, and passions that I know are meant to be used for your glory and to serve others. Even when opportunities seem limited, when doors appear closed, when my current situation doesn't match my sense of purpose, I believe you're working to align everything perfectly. You won't leave this work unfinished. Mighty God, I need you to perfect the financial provision in my life. You see the areas where there's been struggle, lack, or pressure. You know the dreams that require resources I don't currently have, the needs that seem too big for my income, the goals that appear financially impossible. But you promise to vindicate me and perfect what concerns me, which includes my need for security and abundance. Don't abandon this work of provision in my life. Father, I ask you to perfect the healing work you've begun in my body, mind, and emotions. Whether I'm dealing with physical illness, mental exhaustion, or emotional wounds, I know you've already started a process of restoration. Even when symptoms persist, when progress seems slow, when setbacks occur, I trust that you're working systematically to bring complete wholeness. Your love endures forever, which means your commitment to my healing endures forever too. I pray that you would perfect my family dynamics, Lord. You know the challenges we face, the conflicts that arise, the misunderstandings that create distance. But you're the God who specializes in bringing unity where there's been division, peace where there's been chaos, love where there's been hurt. Perfect the work of harmony and healing in our relationships. Don't give up on us when we struggle to get along. God, I need you to perfect my spiritual growth and my relationship with you. Sometimes I feel like I'm not progressing fast enough, not praying effectively enough, not serving faithfully enough. But you promise to complete what you've started, which means you won't give up on my spiritual development. Continue to draw me closer. Teach me to hear your voice more clearly and use me more effectively for your purposes. I trust you to perfect the dreams and visions you've given me, Father. Some of them feel so big that I wonder if I'm capable of achieving them. Others have been delayed so long that I've questioned whether they were really from you. But if you planted these desires in my heart, if you gave me these visions, then you will bring them to fruition. You don't inspire dreams you don't intend to fulfill. Lord, I ask you to perfect my ability to impact others for your kingdom. You've placed me in specific relationships, communities, and environments for purposes I may not fully understand. Perfect the work of influence, encouragement, and ministry that you want to do through me. Help me to be a blessing to others as you continue to perfect the work you're doing in me. Father, I declare that because your love endures forever, I will not give up on the things you've given up on in my life. I will not abandon hope when progress seems slow. I will not surrender faith when obstacles appear insurmountable. I will not stop believing when delays make me question your timing. Your enduring love guarantees that you will never abandon me or the work you're doing in my life. I choose to cooperate with your perfecting process rather than resist it. When you need to remove things from my life that don't serve your purposes, I'll trust your wisdom. When you need to add challenges that will develop my character, I'll embrace them as part of your plan. When you need to redirect my path to align with your will, I'll follow willingly. I want to be moldable clay in your hands. Lord, I pray that others will see the work you're doing in my life and be encouraged about their own journey. Let my patience during the perfecting process inspire those who are frustrated with their progress. Let my faith during delays give hope to those who are tempted to give up. Let my peace during difficulties point others to your faithfulness and enduring love. I thank you that you see the finished product even when I can only see the work in progress. You know exactly what I'm becoming even when I feel confused about my identity. You can see the completed masterpiece even when I feel like a rough draft. Your vision for my life is perfect, and your ability to bring that vision to reality is limitless. God, I commit to trusting your methods even when I don't understand them. Sometimes you perfect things through processes that look like setbacks. Sometimes you vindicate people through paths that seem like defeat. Sometimes you complete your work through means that appear to be obstacles. I trust that you know exactly what you're doing in my life. As I go into this day, I carry the confidence that comes from knowing I'm a work in progress in the hands of a perfect God. Every challenge I face is an opportunity for you to perfect something in me. Every delay I experience is part of your perfect timing. Every obstacle I encounter is a chance for you to demonstrate your power to vindicate me. Thank you for never giving up on me. Thank you for loving me with a love that endures forever. Thank you for being committed to perfecting everything that concerns me. Thank you for seeing value in me that motivates you to complete what you've started rather than abandoning me as a failed project. I am the work of your hands, and you will perfect what you have begun. Your love for me will never end, and your commitment to my success will never waver. Amen. God will never abandon what He's started in you. Every dream He's planted, every vision He's given, every work He's begun in your heart comes with His eternal guarantee that He will perfect it completely. His love for you doesn't have an expiration date, and His commitment to your success doesn't depend on your performance. If this prayer reminded you that God never gives up on His children, hit that like button and share this with someone who needs to know they're not a forgotten project. Subscribe for daily prayers that will strengthen your faith in God's faithfulness to complete what He started. Comment, "He will perfect it" below if you believe God is working to vindicate you and perfect everything that concerns you. Remember, you are the work of God's hands, and He has never abandoned a single thing He's created. What He started in you, He will finish, and His love for you will endure forever.